Welcome back to This Day Live, the Sunday talk show here on the Arise News channel. On Friday, Kenya's President Uhuru Kenyatta and opposition leader Raila Odinga promised to begin a process of reconciliation following last year's turbulent elections. In their first joint public appearance since the polls, they made an address in a meeting televised on Kenya's national television station, where President Kenyatta referred to Mr. Odinga as his brother. Earlier this year, Mr. Odinga swore himself in as the people's president and refused to recognize election winner Mr. Kenyatta as president and head of state. Until now, both had dismissed calls for talks. But it looks like this is a happy development now in Kenya, with the NASA and the Jubilee leaders trying to make peace. Again, Prof, this is right down your alley.
Reconciliation can be an objective. Reconciliation can also be an empirical act. What we are told, based on various reports, is a declaration of intention, right? That, okay, they want to reconcile their differences. First, what is it that the two of them will want to reconcile? The two of them represent different ethnic interests. The reconciliation should not be seen at the level of Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Odinga. No. If reconciliation now is constructive, is meaningful, then we can now say, all right, each interlocutor is representing, is saying that his ethnic group is now ready to show understanding to the other ethnic group. The second point is that, as you rightly pointed out, Odinga said he did not recognize Uhuru
at the
time. Now, when he says they are going to discuss all the issues involved, now you are now saying that, yes, at the level of Uhuru Kenyatta, he will no longer pursue Odinga for treasonable felony. Then Odinga will now recognize Uhuru Kenyatta as a fait accompli president. Now, these are the issues there. So, if there is a commitment to sincerity of purpose in the reconciliation agenda, then it is constructive, it is commendable. But at the end of the day, when you look at other factors, look, Kenya is supposed to play host to some international guests, both from the US and the UK.
He's already doing so.
All right, precisely.
Well, I think all things considered, we should urge the Kenyans to place the interest of Kenya first. The one development, of course, is that some supporters of Raila Odinga, members of NASA, they are already saying, look, this is a reconciliation between two men and not between two political parties. I mean, Kenya is a multi-party system. Yes. It's a multi-ethnic system, you know, and across Africa, you have this kind of friction among political leaders. And there was a lot of anxiety when Raila said he had declared himself the people's president, you know, but mercifully enough, you know, they are now reconciling. I think it's a good development, in my view.
It's an excellent development, given that we had discussed Kenya when Odinga declared himself, you know, the people's president, and the government was clamping down on media houses who had covered it. They didn't touch the people who declared themselves. They were, you know, harassing the people who covered them. So this is a good development because it is significant because Odinga did not participate in the election that produced Kenyatta. And for him now to go and meet Kenyatta as president.
Well, it was even the president. It was even the president that reached out to him.
And they responded to him as president of the Republic of Kenya. So that's a big step forward.
What lesson can we learn from
recognition?
Is it statesmanship or just trying to make the best out of a situation that could have gone out of hand?
I mean, I look at it from the perspective of citizens, and ultimately, we talk about it even within the context of Nigeria. The political elite would always look after the political elite. Whatever works for their interests, whatever works for their agenda. I'm putting on my activist advocacy cap in this conversation.
Regard, yeah.
I mean, Raila's father was opposition to Uhuru's father, so the history is quite long. And as you said when you started rounding up, Kenya first. And I think citizens need to make that their own watchword in countries. I mean, Ghana did it when they were doing elections, just to bring everybody back to what is at stake, the country first. So if the citizens realize that ultimately it's about Kenya, it's about Nigeria, and what we want as citizens, then you look through what the political elite are doing and look through it for our own benefit.
Well, thank you. On that note, we'll have to wrap it up for today. You've been watching ThisDayLive, the Sunday talk show here on Arise News. I'm Reuben Abati. For my entire team here in Lagos, it's bye for now, and thank you very much for watching.